Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the test server and we have the patch notes, which I'm super excited. I didn't look at them, I didn't do anything because I wanted to share it with you. We are hoping for the Awakened version of Nimitsu, and here it is, Awakened Mauler Skriath. So it is a little bit of an upset in there. We were hoping that it would be Nimitsu, but if you're familiar, guys, Skriath was vital to a crazy amount of formations, including the 5-pull. So we are going to see the Awakened version of Skriath. I'm pretty excited about it. He had again a crazy amount of utility in a bunch of different game modes. I feel like intelligence-based mage, that makes perfect sense. So they're keeping him pretty unique. Uses sand traps to attack enemies while boosting the damage output of allies. Absolutely, that is what he did. It was the sand traps. It was the pull together with this furniture that he actually did. So I'm wondering if by chance they keep that ability to actually pull all of the heroes together, and also that sand trap to kind of crowd control in there, which gives them utility in PvP. Damage boost, of course, going to be used in a ton of different game modes. I am super excited to see exactly what he does bring. So added the new trial, we know, and make sure you guys do this trial because it's imperative to getting those stones out of there, getting more heroes. Any place you can get resources within AFK Arena, absolutely. Now, of course, with the addition of a new Awakened hero, we get the gift of time. This is something that you really want to stress. You want to make sure that you're getting your emblems and you're also using the discounted summons out of here. And with that kind of goes hand in hand with whatever hero you're looking for in the tier list. Now we know with the Awakened version of Skriath being a brand new hero, we usually wait about 2 or 3 weeks for a regular player to go ahead and build him because we don't know where he's going to be used. We don't know if he's going to be used. And again, some of the perfect logic for that is when we start looking at the Awakened version of Antandra, we actually build her out very early. Never really found a place, never really found a lot of utility with the hero itself. Kind of niche in formations, but over investing in her, unfortunately, and a lot of players that did put emblems into her didn't see as much utility as they wanted to. Now, of course, within the Mauler Tower, we're going to see a ton, but again, wait to build the hero. If you're looking at the primary heroes right now, we're still looking at building out Envy, building out, the Awakened version of Shmira does incredibly well. Leica, we have the Awakened version of Astrolda. There are a lot of different heroes in there that still do incredibly well. Now, also remember, this is the next Awakened hero, but we still have 2 more Awakened heroes that are going to be coming. We have a Wilder hero, and we do have a Graveborn hero. So in 2025, we still do have 2 more heroes that are going to be coming. So right there, we get 50 emblems. We have the sign-in event, which is going to give you those time emblems. Usually with a hero release, we get about 100. It's roughly about 100 when you start adding everything up, including the discounted summons. It's right about there. And when we look at the Awakened heroes, it roughly about 5 to 600 time emblems to get them. Unfortunately, with Draconic Insignias, it's about 700, so it's a lot more expensive for those Highborn Draconic heroes. But overall, super excited to see this hero. Then we have the Temporal Rift. So in the Rift, guys, it's not incredibly difficult. It is not very hard to go through and finish out the 300 floors. If you want to be competitive, if you're looking to get a frame up and above that, it gets incredibly hard, even on an account like my YouTube account. But overall, they're adding avatar frames and the achievement stickers, and the Devourer is replaced for the Astral Devourer. So pretty cool that we're seeing the change in there. And like I said, going through the Temple Rift, because it is a progressive game mode where you get capped at a certain amount of floors. Even with my free-to-play account, I think I hit 160, maybe 180. We pushed a lot and really pushed a lot of content in there to get a lot of the rewards. And overall, with the Temple Rift, going through there with a brand new account that's about 45 days old, we made a lot of progression. I mean, we cleared over half the Rift with less than, I believe it was like 26 or 24 days left. So pretty good once we start building heroes out a little bit further and I got stuck at the 4 teams. Once I got to 4 teams, it was incredibly difficult. We were getting ran over just because literally the new free-to-play account did run out of heroes in their entirety. The Pursuit of Treasure is also coming back. Collect the treasure crystals. Now this was, of course, coming from the companion side, so we did see the Pursuit of Treasure over there. You get gift boxes, you get rewards. Just make sure you're going in here and doing it. Again, AFK aspect of it is very easy to do. Literally, I think you get 2 attacks a day, if I remember correctly. So you go in there, you spend probably a minute and a half, probably not even, going through there, making sure you get your treasure. You get rewarded with a bunch of different stuff out of there. And we also have the Star Zone that is coming up right now. So make sure, again, you're getting all of those resources in a multitude of game modes. Vault of Time. So right here, the season includes the following adjustments: reward, ranking rewards, military feats, adjusted the amount of health of the final boss. Now, this was the issue that a lot of players had, and we know the last Abyssal Expedition was just a nightmare with how they made the adjustments and didn't cap some of the damage originally until it was halfway through. So essentially, guilds that were earlier to the boss were able to do a crazy amount more damage than we seen with players or teams that hit the boss a little bit later because of the adjustment mid battle. I don't think it was really good. The final boss is an auto battle mode. So this, if you've been around AFK Arena for a little bit, you could cheese a couple things with the battle mode, being able to turn things on and off and alt and stuff like that manually. Now it is auto battle mode only, and that is it. We're going to go through, we're going to run it. I know they made the decision a couple of Vault of Times or Abyssal Expeditions before, but overall going to be a change right there. Autumn Times added the autumn theme to Ranhorn. Don't know if that's going to be the same one that we've always seen, but every season kind of does change. Nightmare Corridor. This is going to be the Chime Warden is coming in. I don't know if that is a new boss in here, but overall, the reiteration of the Nightmare Corridor. And of course, this also makes a big difference because with this iteration or even the next one, we're going to start seeing where Sun Jin Woo is being used, where Shahan's being used, and also Talmar. Now, if you remember, the new Mauler came up, which is a support Mauler. She has been doing incredibly well. She has been used in a lot of places in AFK Arena. So I feel like she could be a very good complement with Skriath coming up for the Awakened Heroes. Now, the Cursed Realm update. There's a lot in here. Adjusted the enrage mechanic in the Cursed Realm. The adjustment will take effect after the Cursed Realm season. Enemy has a relatively high number of enrage stacks. Their attributes will be reduced accordingly. First session of the Cursed Realm that will go live will be Dynamic Division. We see this anytime they make a massive change up to the Curse Realm or anything like that. They kind of reset everything and they reset where players fall in. So we're going to have to see once the session is ended, Curse Realm will return to the static divisions, which we normally see. Added more floors to Dream Realms. You can claim one-time rewards for each reaching the damage threshold. So that'll be some extra loot. King's Tower update. I'm still waiting and praying and finger crossing, guys, that one day we're going to see the Dimensional Tower. Added new floors, and again, we've always done this, so added new floors to the King's Tower, right here in the faction towers, reduced the difficulty, which we've seen, game adjustments, Sun Jin Woo, so there is a change, fixed an issue with his signature item in which under certain circumstances, the skill targeted untargetable enemies. That could mean that it could up his damage a little bit, because if he's poisoning untargetable enemies or he's not doing damage at that point, it doesn't affect actual damage results. So it might not change it at all because they note it. But if you're attacking an untargetable target, I don't feel like you're doing much damage in there. Fixed an issue with the furniture skill down here with Kregor. After placing 9 pieces of mythic exclusive furniture, under certain circumstances, damage reduction effect for allies was calculated incorrectly. So unfortunately, guys, we have another week of no Dimensional Tower. That's okay, because it is going to be the Awakened version of Skriath, and I am super excited about it. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.